So this is my clock, and I've already put the diamond gems on it. I'm going to take this logo, I'm going to cut it out, and then it's going to go in here and be a Louis Vuitton clock. I cut out the logo, hot glued the diamonds on, and then here you can just see me placing the logo in the middle of the clock. Once I found proper placement, then I hot glued it onto the clock. For spacing purposes, I just put 2 large mirrors on the bottom, and then I took a stencil and wrote out the word Louis. Then I traced it with a pen. After I traced the letters, then I took different diamond shapes or different diamond gems, and I just followed my lines and wrote out the word Louis with the diamonds. I took a piece of foam and I cut out diamond wrap, and then I hot glued that on the bottom of the piece of foam. And then I took the mirrors and I hot glued the mirrors on the sides of it, all 3 sides. And then I printed off another logo, cut that out, and I put diamonds and silver confettis on the logo. And then when I was done with the logo, with the diamonds and stuff, I hot glued the logo into the middle of the foam. I took 2 bouquets of flowers and I cut those down, and then I alternated between the white and the purple, and I ended up not liking it, so I just stuck with 3 purple and the rest of them were white roses, and then I just shoved them in the foam. I took the logo and then I hot glued it into the middle of my flower box, or my flower foam. So I have all of the mirrors glued on except for this one and this one. These are all glued on. So what we have then is a Walmart mirror, bling wrap, Walmart mirror, Dollar Tree, and then the name Louis. And then on the bottom here I've got, you can see with the glare, Dollar Tree, Walmart, Dollar Tree, and then Dollar Tree, 2-inch mirror, 2-inch mirror, 2-inch mirror, 2-inch mirror, and then bling wrap. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue on my flower, the Fleur De Lis, which I did in beads. And I'm going to glue it on here. But I'm also going to duct tape it because I think that provides some security. So I took 2 rows of diamond wrap and I cut that and I glued that across from one mirror to the next mirror on top of the word Louis. This is the Vuitton, which obviously is a longer word. So as you can see on the top, my bling wrap isn't as long as the Louis one, but I placed the bling wrap before the Vuitton. And then I repeated the same steps as I did with the first one with the mirrors and the Fleur De Lis, I think that's how you say it. And the only thing different that I did was I decided to add 2 more mirrors on the side, and I made those triangular, and then I put one in the middle of the mirror on the bottom of the flower foam. And then I took 5 diamond fillers and I glued one, let's see, in the middle on the bottom of the mirror underneath the flower foam. And I stuck 2 on the sides of the foam board. And then I put 2 more on each mirror right under the Fleur De Lis. And I glued those on as well. And that was it. I was finished. I took the E6000 and the hot glue and I glued the flower foam across the mirrors. And at this time, I would just like to say thank you so much for watching me. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. Under the description box is my email should you have any additional questions. I tried to rush this a little bit because my videos have tended to be kind of long. But next week's project is not as big, it's not as complicated, and it won't take as long. Just an FYI. Anyways, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a fabulous week. And in a second, I'm going to show you what this looks like when it's all put together. Okay, so this is what it looks like with the two mirrors. And then what I did was I hung up a screw. You can see that screw right there. And that's where I'm going to put the clock. So this is what it looks like when it's all put together. A couple of notes. I put screws in those Fleur De Lises in the wall. As you can probably see my screws hanging out from my foam board, you can take gems or something and put them over there to cover them up if you'd like to. I'm not going to, but anyways, when I started to put the clock back together, I cracked the glass just a little bit, and then overnight, it's like the crack got worse. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go and get a piece of plexiglass, cut that out, and just replace the glass. Not a huge deal. Was a bit frustrating though, because even though the clock is really pretty, I think it's kind of cheap in quality. But anyway, this is the finished project. I hope that you liked it. I think it turned out beautifully. Thank you so much for watching. Now I'm going to go clean it up, wash it up, whatever. I like to show you the original project when it's done. Maybe I should wash it first, but I just like to show you what it's going to look like when you're finished with it. Anyways, this is what we've got. I hope that you liked it. Have a fabulous week, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.